Hello there, and thank you very much for opening up this video. I know many of you are worried about the rising energy prices for four reasons which I'll go on to in a minute, but I'm here to put your mind at rest. On a very part-time basis, I'm an energy broker, a commercial energy broker, and today I'm going to give you a simple, very low cost, 7-step process to help to basically reduce your energy use without changing contracts, without changing suppliers, and without harming your lifestyle in any way. I'm going to save you a lot of money so you can put these fears about the rising energy prices to bed. Okay, first things first, let me tell you the four reasons why energy prices may rise. Firstly, the video came out from Martin Lewis saying that it's possible that the wholesale price of gas can go up to by about 77% over the next few months, up to 77% I should say. Secondly, there is a risk that there's going to be no cost of living payments this winter like there were last winter. Thirdly, the energy price caps have risen. And lastly, as I'm sure you're aware, the winter fuel allowance for pensioners has been abolished. I don't know why they're doing that, but that's a different story altogether. Now I'm going to give you a simple 7-step process to help put that to bed. Now, just to give you one example, I put up a video up on Facebook showing the 7-step process, and in response, one lady reported back, and you can see from the screenshot in a few seconds, that she saved £3 a day. £3 a day may not sound like a lot, but if you consider this, the winter period runs from September the 1st to January the 31st. That is 153 days. 153 days at £3 a day, guess what? That's a saving of £459. Is this lady going to be affected by the cutting the winter fuel allowance? No. Here you can see the screenshot. These results are not unusual. Just to give my own personal example, in July 2020, just before lockdown, or during lockdown I should say, my energy company set my monthly dual fuel 12-month monthly budget plan payment at £161.45 a month, every month for 12 months. Here you can see the proof. I felt that was a little bit high, so I implemented loads of energy saving measures. The primary one, the one I'm about to teach you, and guess what? In November 2021, they cut that down to £68 a month. That works out at £93 a month saving, or over a year, £1,121. And I'm going to teach you exactly the same thing in a few moments. The first thing I'd like you to do is get your gas boiler serviced. Somewhere in your local community there is a gas engineer. Get your gas boiler serviced. Now it's September now, get it serviced before winter hits in. But as of next year, sometime in February, ring up the gas engineer and get it serviced in summer or spring or summer. If you get your gas boiler serviced in spring or summer, the chances of a breakdown in winter are considerably lower. So get it done in over spring and summer. But if you haven't done so already, get it serviced ASAP. The second thing I'd like you to do, I'd like you to drop a line to your energy company and ask them if you can go on a monthly budget plan. Now, a monthly budget plan is where they'll find out from the National Grid how much you've used over the last 12 months. And then what they'll do, they'll project your use for the next 12 months and split it among 12 equal payments. Now, in some cases, you may get a lower unit charge, you may get a lower standing charge, but the main benefit is no high winter bills. Let me explain. Christmas occurs in December. December occurs in winter. In winter, you get cold weather, and therefore the heating goes up. It's usually coldest in December. Christmas occurs in December, the most expensive time of the year. Do you really want high winter bills to coincide with the most expensive time of year? No, you don't. Go on a budget plan to spread out your payments over 12 months. Now, the best way to do this is find a bill, find your customer reference number, and drop them a letter in the post asking that you can go on a budget plan. When that gas engineer comes round, ask the engineer to install a room thermostat, and if you have a hot water tank, a domestic hot water tank thermostat. That's very important. When that gas engineer comes round, ask that two items be installed. One, a hot water thermostat on your hot water tank if you have one, and secondly, a room thermostat. And being a bit patriotic, I'd say, how about one made in the UK? Okay. Now, the important thing is, when they're installed, please set them at a constant temperature. I would suggest setting your hot water thermostat at 60 degrees C and set your room thermostat anywhere between 17 and 20 degrees C, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let me explain why. A lot of people bring on their heating round about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning for when they wake up. They then turn it off round about 8:30 when they go to work, and they bring it on again round about 5 o'clock when they come back from work, and leave it on till about 10:30 at night when they go to bed, and then let the heat system cool down overnight. This constant heating and cooling uses a lot of energy and costs a lot of money. What I'm saying here is leave it at a constant temperature, because once you've got it at a constant temperature, it takes very little to keep it there. Now let me explain. If you don't believe me, what I'd like you to do is get some water in a pan, go to your cooker, bring it up to the boil, leave it there for 1 minute. Once it's there for a minute, turn your cooker hob down to the minimum setting. You'll see it keeps simmering on the boil at a very minimal temperature. So this is the key. Once you've got it there, it takes very little to keep it there. So set your heating at 20 degrees C or constant temperature that suits you, somewhere between 17 and 20, and keep your hot water thermostat at 60 degrees C, not 16, 60 degrees C. Now there are two things you'll notice very quickly when this happens. Firstly, you'll notice your property becomes a lot more comfortable very quickly. And secondly, if you keep an eye on your gas meter or electric meter, or both preferably, you'll find that your usage of energy goes down considerably. Trust me, this will save you a lot of money, and it's a simple, very low cost step to help slash your energy bills. The next thing I'd like you to do is submit a meter reading once a month manually, one for electric, one for gas. I'm a little bit old fashioned, I don't like smart meters. There are unconfirmed reports that makes it harder for you to change suppliers if you have a smart meter put in. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but if you haven't got a smart meter, once a month submit a smart meter. The sixth thing I'd like you to do is to enjoy the extra money. Okay, invest it wisely. Don't go and spend it. Invest it wisely. Okay, but enjoy the extra money. The final thing that I'd like you to do is very simple. It's my mission to ensure that at least 30 million people in the UK implement what I've taught to basically help save you from fuel prices. So what I'd like you to do is go down below and look at the link. Okay, what then happens is you can then get a written summary of what I've said. You'll also get a share link. Spread this news far and wide. The more people who can see this video and the instructions and get the share link that you'll share, the better. And the thing you might be asking me now is, won't the government or the energy companies be upset if people save a lot of money? No. If everyone halves their bills, reduced it by a third or a quarter or whatever, the energy companies will be very grateful, because it will save them the cost of building more power stations. Please take action on this, and let's save the people of the UK from this cost of living crisis. Thank you very much for your time. I'll speak to you soon, but please look at the links in the description and take action. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.